Okay, for this project I'm using a size H. It's a 5mm crochet hook, and this time I'm using Bernat. It's Bernat baby yarn for the tutorial, but I also used for this one I used Caron Simply Soft. So I think any yarn will work. I just make sure it's a soft yarn and not anything itchy. Just a 4-ply yarn is what I'm using. So I'm not really good at baby stuff that well, because as far as sizes and stuff, it's not really my thing. I like bags, but I made this for my niece, and she is 3 months old. So I started with a chain of 48. But what you want to do is, if you're able to measure, make your chain and measure around the child's head first. And you want to make sure when you measure that you are ending in a multiple of 4, which means your chain that you make, whatever number you end in, 4 has to be able to divide into it equally. So that's what a multiple is. Like I did 48, and 4 will go into 48 equally. So I'm good. And you can even make it for an adult if you want to. Just measure around the head first and get it pretty close, a little bit snug, because you want it to fit a little snug, and it will stretch a little bit. And then make sure it's in a multiple of 4, and you're good to go. So what I start, like I said, my niece she's 3 months, so if that'll give you an idea. This is a chain of 48. So now what you want to do, once you get the length of chain that you need, you want to slip stitch into the beginning stitch to form a ring, and you want to make sure you don't twist your chain. So what I do is just pull your chain out really straight, and then just carry it over, and that way it won't twist. And then you just slip stitch into it like that, and then you got your ring. And then you want to chain 3, and that's going to count as a double crochet. Now you want to put 1 double crochet in every stitch along the chain all the way back around to the beginning. And you want to make sure you're consistently putting it in the same side of the chain. Like this is the front side of the chain. I want to make sure I'm putting every double crochet in the front. That way my ring won't twist. Because if I accidentally put it in the back of the chain like that, it's going to be all twisted up, and it's not going to look right. So as long as you just consistently put it in the front of the chain like this, it won't twist while you're working with it. And you just want to put 1 double crochet in every stitch until you get all the way back to the beginning. And once you make it back around, you want to go ahead and slip stitch into the top of your first chain 3 to close that round out. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back into the same stitch that I just slip stitched into, and I'm going to do a single crochet. And then I'm going to do a chain 4, and then I want to skip 3 stitches. Skip, skip, skip. And then the next one, I want to do a single crochet. And that's the repeat now. I want to chain 4. Skip 3 stitches. Skip, skip, skip. And then the next one, a single crochet. Chain 4. Skip the next 3 stitches. And in the next one, single crochet, chain 4, skip 3, single crochet in the next, chain 4, skip 3, single crochet in the next, So that's the repeat. You just want to repeat that back around. Okay, I'm coming back around here to the beginning, and I just did my last chain 4, and I'm right back at the beginning. So I just want to slip stitch into my first single crochet. And that closes that round off. Okay. Now we want to jump over to this first chain 4 space right here and do a single crochet right into it. And then I want to do 3 double crochets in the same space. 1, 2, 3, and then I want to do a chain 2, and then I want to do 3 more doubles in the same space. 1, 2, 3, and then a single crochet in the same spot, just like that. So that's what's going to be in every one of these spaces all the way around. Now I'm going to jump directly over to the next one and single crochet, and then I want to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, slide them over a little bit. Then I want to do 3 doubles again. 1, 2, 3, and then a single, just like that. And then I'm just going to jump over to the next space, single crochet, 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 3 more doubles, and then end it with a single, like that. Jump over to the next space and repeat. So you just want to repeat this sequence all the way back around to the beginning. Okay, I made it back around, and I just did my last little point of the crown. And then to finish it off, oops, a stitch came out. You just want to slip stitch into your first single crochet. And then you can tie off and hide your tails. You want to weave them in. Okay, I got my tails all hidden in. I just kind of go through and straighten up the points on it. And you can be done now if you want. But I'm actually going to put a few beads. I'm going to sew a few beads on. Now remember, if you sew these beads on, your baby could pull them off. So please be careful. I don't want anybody choking. They're not going to be held on real tight, so. Okay, to sew the beads on, I'm using just a regular thread and needle. And I just doubled it up and I put a knot at the end. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew it on. I'm going to start right up here at the top, right where the points are. That's where I'm going to start. Now you definitely don't have to do this. This is just some decoration I'm going to do. So I pull it through, and then I'm going to grab a bead and put it on my needle. And then when I get it where I want, I'm going to go back through. Like that. And then I'm not going to tie off each time. Now I'm going to take my thread and I'm just going to weave it through the back until I get back over here to this other point. And if you know a better way, you can do it any way you want to sew these on. I guess you could have even done it in the beginning. You could have strung the beads on your yarn, but I didn't really want to do that. This works the best for me. Okay, I made it back over here to my next point, so I'm just going to pull it through the front. And I'm going to grab another bead, put it on my needle, and then when I get it where I want it, I'm going to go back through, like that. Flip it over. Now I'm going to weave my needle and thread until I get over here to the next point. If you want to go through each bead twice to make sure it's secure, you can do that. Okay, go back through the point here. I'm going right at the point, but I'm going at the top of the... I'm catching the yarn a little bit, like that. Grab another one. And go back through. Just like that. And then I'm going to flip it over. And weave my needle through till I get back over to the next point. And I'm just going to do this all the way around. That's this big bead I'm going to put on as the center of it. I got these beads at Walmart, I believe. I think I'm going to go through that one again, so I'm going to pull back through and then do it one more time. That way it holds it nice and tight. Go back through. There we go. And now I'm just going to continue putting all my beads on all the way back around. You can make this a boy's crown too if you want. Thought about doing like a yellow crown with a bunch of different color beads, like different jewels. I thought that would be cool for a boy. There we go. So I'm just going to keep finishing. I'm going to keep doing this all the way back around to the beginning. Okay, I finished. I made it all the way around, and I just knotted my thread up and tied it off. And that's it. It's really easy. Turned out really cute. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you would, and come check out my Facebook page too. You can post all your crochet items on there. And don't forget to check out all my other tutorials. I have a whole bunch of them. And until next time, have a good day.